What is up, heroes of Dominion? My name is Charlie. This is Hero Wars Central. Happy Thursday, everybody. We are live in 37 countries. If you can hear me, we're going to talk about Hero Wars today. It's going to be a good day. It's going to be a good day. We've got some stuff happening. We've got some giveaways to do. First and foremost, I want to say hi to the chat and also let everybody know the Emerald word of the day is exclamation point sets. Exclamation point sets. Make sure you get that in. I see a penguin there in the live stream. Glenn Malvaso, first YouTube member commenter. Thank you so much for being here. Richard King, Nobody 92. Good to see you guys. Both. D Warman is here. Cab F. Good to see you, Cab. Let's see. Tape City says, good evening, Charlie. Ignis and Mort are sulking after their fights over Hero's Way. Not only were proven wrong, but Tenebris is mad at them since I bought the pass to prove them wrong. You bought the golden ticket? Got the gold ticket? Okay. We're off to a little bit of a slow start. Griff, good to see you, Griff. We're off to a slow start today, but that's all right. Make sure you get that in. We'll draw some names in a little bit. We'll also do our giveaway for the other version, the other giveaway thing that we're doing. The thing that I want to talk about today, though, is going to have to wait just a few minutes. I do need to let everybody know that plays Hero Wars Dominion Era on Facebook and web. I need you all to go do your OSH Phase 1 fights. All right, Phase 1 City of Asgard fights for Hero Wars Dominion Era web ends in about 26 minutes. All right, make sure you get that done. I'm going to go ahead and knock mine out real quick. I'm going to go ahead and buy some of those, buy some of these. That's good. We'll come back in a little bit. I got a little fly in my room, a little gnat or something. Let's knock these out. Didn't buy the golden ticket. Minion battles. Yep. Get the minion battles in. Get this done. There we go. We've got a Tenebris event that's live tonight. We're going to talk about that a little bit. We're going to do some Brawl fighting if we have a little bit of time. There is one more thing we got to talk about before. I think it's a little bit more pressing, a little bit more interesting. So we're going to deal with that first. But we got to knock these out before we forget, because I will forget if I don't do them right now. Kind of like my Spanish lesson every day that I've not done yet. I really need to get to that. Cannot forget. Somebody remind me at the end of my live stream to do my Spanish lesson. Somebody remind me. Oh, man. Let's see. Still people trickling in. That's all right. Got a little bit of lemonade flavored creatine. Absolutely delicious. Making me feel swole. Louis Carf, good to see you, man. Robert Catania. Trickling in, he says. A little trickle. Okay. Q. Yo quiero Taco Bell. Yeah. Yo quiero Taco Bell. Yeah, I've been learning Spanish for over 500 days now. Trying to anyway. Doing little Spanish lessons. Duolingo. It's a free app on your phone or mobile device, whatever. And get this done. One more skip and we'll be moving on to the next thing. Could Hero Wars live action work? No shot. No, it'd be dead on arrival because of all the stolen IP. Did I say that out loud? Stolen IP. Chosen, Sphere Energy. I like this. I like being able to skip 2 of the big buffs there. I like that. Healing, Stellar Tank. Probably do all of these, right? Wait a second. Chosen, Sphere. Oh, yeah, Sphere Energy is the good one there. Okay. So then we're going to do Nightmare Energy, Immortal Hero. Let's do Keepers, Mage, Insomnia, Survivors. We got enough to do them all. Good. It's a good time for buffs. I probably should have grabbed Astral Shield instead of one of those, but that's okay. Should be fine. Should be fine for what we're doing here. All right, so today I wanted to write a blog post with you all. That's not actually true. Today I want to discuss hero sets. Okay, we've got a bunch of stuff. Your hero sets questions answered. Now, I wanted to do this earlier, but I completely forgot, if I'm being honest with you. We had an opportunity earlier today to get a ton of questions answered, and I thought that I would share those with you today. Get them all in one place, because I think that they're very important. Okay. So we're going to copy paste these in here, and we're going to kind of go through them together. So let's see. Oh, we're going to have to do some formatting stuff. We're going to have to see some formatting stuff. Here we go. Nope, that's not. That's a bug. Let's see. Yeah, this is just a bunch of Q&A stuff that Alina shared with us today. Okay, so the first thing that we're going to talk about actually is the talisman. The talisman stuff. So a couple of obvious things that a lot of people have asked and have kind of been unofficially answered, but we have some confirmation 100% now. Can players get to choose which one to deploy? Yes. So you get to choose one talisman or the other, right? We knew that. I think the assumption is talismans now be removable. Talismans will not be removable. You always have to have a talisman equipped. Once you have a talisman equipped, you have to have one or the other, or one of the three when 3 becomes available, right? Let's see. Why are second talismans being rolled out when many players haven't had a chance to get the first ones yet? So the second talismans, here's one of the first big answers that I want to share with everybody. The second talismans were originally planned to appear from this feature design, so the players will be able to choose and customize the heroes. We already know that. As far as I know, there will be talisman events in the future, plus devs are thinking about more stable and permanent ways to acquire them. Okay, so they're working through stable and permanent ways to acquire talismans. That's the big takeaway right there, right? That's the big takeaway. Okay. So, on to the hero sets. So this is the important thing right here, the hero sets. Let's talk about the hero sets a little bit. Just the hero sets Q&A. There's a lot. There is a lot here. So what we're going to do, we're going to cover the important ones as quickly as we can. Okay, show them on screen. There's some news here that I don't think a lot of people have realized. Okay, so the first question was in the text. It was, can you upgrade? Like, you know, when you do the hero sets, and for those of you that don't know what I'm talking about here, hero sets. Actually, I should probably start with that. Hero sets, when you unlock or summon all of the heroes within a set. Okay, in this case, it's Fafnir, Mushy, and Shroom. Actually, let me go back. Let me just go back and take a look at it here. The first hero set is Fafnir, Mushy and Shroom, Alvanor, and Darkstar. Once you summon the 4 of them, it unlocks their set. Okay, you don't have to apply it, but once you activate their set bonus, it's on forever, and you can't ever remove it, if that makes sense. Okay, so one of the things that was very commonly asked was, do you have to? The answer obviously is no. So then the next one is about the interactions with some of the heroes with Hydra. You know, you want to lock heroes in place. We got a standard non-answer here. Okay, for example, a player has Mushy and Fafnir tweaked for Hydra performance. Will this change be forced on them and upset the balance that they've established, right? If you over-level heroes, you start having crappier Hydra performance, right? Robert, we're going to talk. Are you talking about talismans, or are you talking about the hero sets? Let me know what you're referencing here. You must be talking about talismans. That's okay. We got a non-answer here. Devs say that there won't be any balance disturbances. I think that's an outright lie. Anytime that you're increasing the stats, there will be changes. Okay, you're increasing the stats for every hero across the board when you level up this set of heroes. All right. I asked them to double check just in case. We're going to find out that that's actually not the case. It will be messing up your Hydra teams. 100% it will be. I can't see how they will not mess up the Hydra stuff, right? It says in the upgrades all the basic stats. What is this supposed to mean? What is this supposed to accomplish for heroes if all heroes get the same boost equally? What's the purpose here? So this is another one of the big questions that we had answered here. Each set has its own bonus. It's not a flat upgrade across the board. Like everybody gets 700 armor, and everybody gets 17 strength, and everybody gets it's specific buffs for each set. So they use the example later on that intelligence and health are 2 stats that will be increased with one set. Okay, you're not getting, one set of 4 heroes or one set of 5 or 6 heroes is not upgrading every stat. It's going to upgrade specific stats. So if you want to increase all of your heroes' intelligence and health, for example, then hypothetically you would increase this particular set, right? So this feature can upgrade the basic stats, but not all of them at once. Each bonus from the set is different. It's not like you met the requirements, press the button, and all basic stats are upgraded simultaneously, right? Will this be an event for quests? So this is another big thing. Will there be stats? I'm sorry, will there be currency? Is there an event that we have to do? Is this going to cost anything beyond actually leveling up the hero, right? Will this be an event with quests, or the boosts just happen automatically? And that's basically what's happening here. Is there is no currency. There is no pay-to-win aspect to hero sets. It's just leveling up those heroes. Just leveling up. Yeah, guys, this is mobile. This is Hero Wars Alliance stuff. It's all mobile, right? But it's all free. It's not an added cost beyond what we're already paying, right? Open-ended, no time restrictions, available permanently, as she says here. It says it will boost all heroes, not just the ones in the set. How does that work? When you unlock the bonus from a set, let's say intelligence +3 and health +3, and press the activate button, it will increase the stats of all heroes you have for intelligence and health. You won't be able to revert it back, but it's up to you whether you want to activate it or not. So some teams will have more physical attack. Some sets will have more armor, right? So you'll have to pick and choose which sets of heroes you want to level up. I think the answer is going to be all of them ultimately, but that's not for everybody, obviously. There will be no penetration stats added. Okay, specifically, here's how the question was. Will penetration stats be boosted as well? Armor penetration, magic penetration, no. Devs said that they didn't touch any stats that are not available to all heroes. So that's why we didn't see dodge, critical hit, or any of the penetrations, because those 4 stats, and vampirism, by the way, are not available to every hero. It's just the stats that every hero has access to, right? So how they're going to handle, like, critical hit with Dante and all of that, they're just going to not, is the answer. They're just going to not, right? They're just going to not. What are the hero bundles? Okay, so hero bundles was referenced in the App Store update page. Hero bundles were put there. She acted like she didn't know what she was talking about, or didn't know what the influencer was talking about, but we didn't get an answer on this yet. Why are there only 36 heroes and not all 60 plus heroes covered? We have a non-answer, right? 3 to 4 heroes, if I recall, maybe 5 at most. This is answering a question, just not the question that was asked, right? How expensive is this going to be? No new currency, no new resources. You just meet the requirement, press the button. Level up a hero's skin, level up a hero's glyphs, level up a hero's color rank, evolve the hero to 6 stars, level up the hero's actual hero level. Those things will increase the effectiveness of the hero set bonus stats, right? But we do need... No, we don't. We really don't. So will set upgrades be visible to attackers like talismans are? No, they will not. So this is tricky here. You won't know what stats the opponent has. Now, why is this an issue? This could potentially be an issue. With talismans, you kind of have an idea of what the enemy heroes might have as far as bonus stats via talismans, right? You can say, oh, this hero has this kind of talisman, so I can probably expect to have this much invested. But what you don't see is all of the heroes that your opponent has leveled. You don't see all of the heroes that your opponent has leveled. You only see the 5 that you're attacking into, right? Over time, you can kind of get a feel for what heroes people have leveled up, but you'll never know if the person you're attacking has maxed their, their Fafnir, Darkstar, Mushy and Shroom, and Alvanor hero set, right? Catch-22, you just don't know. How do you know how to pick set heroes to fight? We'll know what the sets are. We'll know what the sets are. So the next set, there's a lot here, guys. I apologize, but it's really important. I really wanted to talk about this today. What does it mean that all the 8 stats will be boosted evenly? Does this mean that all 8 will be boosted the same amount, or that there will be balanced increases? So we already know that some sets have different stats to boost, right? I assumed force because it says increase the power of the heroes. The activation is not forced. So here's another question right here. If you activate all of the sets, if you unlock every hero and level up all of the power milestones, because remember, you don't have to max the hero to get the set bonuses. You just have to hit the different power milestones. The way that Alina explained it here is if you unlock all of the sets and level them all up, it's only 12,000 bonus hero power. Okay, think about how strong your heroes are in Hero Wars Alliance. Okay, and how much total hero power each of your heroes have. This, at absolute maxed out across the board, is only going to add 12,000 total power. Right? Seems kind of useless. Alan, I don't disagree with you there, but what this is going to do is this is going to cause people to level up heroes that they wouldn't have considered leveling up just to hit that set. That's all it is. It's a means to get them to spend get you to spend resources on heroes that you might not necessarily want to use. Okay, what is the resource to level it? There are no extra resources. There's no extra currency. There's nothing new as far as costs being added because of this, all right? This is a very important point. No additional costs beyond the skin stones that you're already buying, the glyphs that you're already leveling, and all of that, right? Will the second talisman have random slots? No, the second talismans are going to be the same as before. Eventually, will all heroes eventually have 3 talismans? Unknown. Let's see. If the power requirements have already been met, will the activation option be automatic? That is assumed, right? If you've already hit a certain power threshold for the from what stat or function. Griff, it's plus 12,000 hero power based on a variety of additional stats added to your heroes. Right? So I'm assuming that you won't have to max a hero, and this is an assumption. I'm assuming that there's going to be some place, like 75% hypothetically. Like you have to level up a hero's skins and glyphs and gift of the elements, artifacts, skills. You'll have to level all of those up roughly 75% or so. Again, hypothetical fake number I'm pulling out of the air to hit the max for that set for all 4 of those, right? So what is the purpose behind this feature? The main purpose is to introduce more story, more lore for the different characters. Let's see. Another question was, I'm curious about stat distribution. Could we know this? I don't think we have such detailed info now. And that is the end. That is the end. And for what it's worth, up here when it says the other thing that I said about hero bundles, this is a screenshot from what we were dealing with here. So this is what's got people a little bit curious about right here. Hero bundles. Fight your enemies and collect special bundles to upgrade all your heroes' main stats. It's a great way to power up your team and find out more about the Guardians. Their history is full of mysteries. So people were curious about hero bundles. I think this is a mistype. I think this is supposed to say hero sets, like a bundle of heroes, if you will. I think this was typed incorrectly is what that is. I think that's all that is. But again, that's just an assumption, right? Yeah. So again, I wanted to cover all of that. It seems kind of useless if you only have used one or two. Yep. What will happen? Will all heroes have a skin plus? I mean, they'll just introduce more skins, right? Charlie, this will go beyond synergy. Nope, Catch 22, it will not. Because the hero synergy, a well-built hero team will always beat just the team that is outright stronger as far as stats. Right? We see this all the time. People attacking with, certain lineups that are just hard counters. We see it all the time. Teams that are 70% of the power of the defending team win all the time. That isn't going to change with this. It's just going to mean that everybody's going to have to level up, some of these. And, the heroes that you use, right, you'll just level those up. The heroes that you don't use, you'll just have some gap that you'll have to fill in, down the road eventually, right? If you really care about having more armor for your team, more magic defense, more physical attack, you're just going to have to level up those specific hero sets a little bit, and how much will it matter? We won't really know. I think it's going to be kind of a sliding kind of situation. We won't really know for sure. Synergy's better than stats. Oh, 100%, Clinton. 100%. Yeah. 100% it's better. But because it only adds 12,000 power level, and let's take an extreme example here. Let's take an extreme example of heroes that have way higher power level. All right, let's see. Full screen, here we go. So, 193,000 power level Aurora. Obviously 12% or 12,000 is like 6% bonus power level. Now, obviously Hero Wars Alliance have much lower power level, so it's going to mean a lot more. But we take a hero like Aurora, and obviously taking the hypothetical example that they gave us earlier of intelligence and health. Take a look at a hero like Aurora, tank hero. Intelligence is going to give me magic attack, magic defense, and 1 point of extra physical attack if intelligence is the hero's main stat. If I have a team full of magic attack based heroes, an Aurora tank, Heidi or other mages, magic attack based supports, then yeah, that extra intelligence is definitely going to help. It's also going to have the ability to make dodge and critical hit teams just worse. Dodge and critical hit teams are just going to be worse, and any team that relies on stacking penetration stats to get their damage in is just going to be worse as well. In the long run, this is going to just slow fights down, in my opinion. It's going to slow fights down. Maybe you're going to get 1 or 2 extra ults off. Maybe those low health heroes will survive a little bit longer. But the main concerns that I had, they're gone. The main concerns that I had were gone. How much is this going to cost me? Right? Now the only concern is 2 points. First of all, added complexity for no reason. Right? Added complexity for no reason. Got the timeouts. Oh man, Glenn, the tank glyph situation right now is kind of getting scary. The tank glyph situation actually scares me a little bit. I'm starting to see it more and more. Double and triple tank teams on defense. Yeah. Could end up being a problem. So the added complexity for no reason aside from just power creep, because that's what this is power creep. And for the sake of telling a story, there's other ways to give lore without having to do, fake groups of heroes. Now, Alvanor, Mushy and Shroom, Darkstar, and Fafnir, they're not all the same faction. They're not. You know what I mean? The 3 of them are, right? Let's see, what is it? Way of Nature, Hero Wars. Yeah, let's see. Alvanor, Darkstar, and Mushy and Shroom are Way of Nature, but Fafnir isn't. What? Why? Why is Fafnir included in there? It's very curious to me. Like, we don't need this to tell a story. So that's one of my concerns. Added complexity for no good reason. And the other one is forcing people to level up heroes that they wouldn't necessarily level up, right? Now I have to invest 100,000 skin stones or whatever into a hero that I don't want to level up, right? So, in a roundabout way, there is an added cost. Leveling up heroes that you don't want. But those of you that level every hero, it's just added complexity for no reason. Charlie, when the patterns and flags come to Hero Wars Web, the synergy will still be important, but in the case seems different. Not saying the synergy will not be the most important, but it's different. When the patterns and flags come to Hero Wars, the synergy is still more important, but in this case seems different. I mean, I guess. Will sets affect the way of XYZ type teams? Say you are building Honor with Fafnir, does that mean you need to work on Darkstar, Alvanar, and Mushy? So Morningstar, the way it works is if you level up, if you have the 4 heroes summoned, there is a level, there's a level up bar, a level up meter that as you increase collectively those 4 heroes' stats, it fills up the bar more and more and more, giving every hero that you own more and more and more stats. Okay? In the example that was used, it's giving more intelligence and health to all heroes if you have those heroes level up. Now, one of the cool questions that I want to know is how much does one maxed hero give you as far as the power milestones? And I keep using this term power milestones. That's what they use. There's a total power gauge, XYZ total power, right? Total hero power. In this case right here, you can see that I have Fafnir at 2,771. If I have 4 heroes in a set, if I have a maxed Fafnir, how much of that gauge is filled with just one maxed hero? You know what I mean? Game is focusing more on players with money than on free players. Huh? I disagree. This events are helping the money players way more than the free players. The events? Yeah, the events have always been that way. So you always get you trade time for money, or you trade money for time, single as a sin. That's all it is. You're trading money for time. You can get Tenebris really, really, really leveled up now if you spend money. But if you wait a little while, you can get Tenebris for basically for free. Well, D-Worman, I think the argument is it worse now than it has been? And I think a lot of people think that that's the case. New event day is here. Over on Hero Wars Dominion Era, we have the Elemental Synergy event. Let's see, change server. Am I imagining this? Is Elemental Synergy not tonight? Is it not live for me? A few more hours? I mean, on Facebook, yeah, but on web, it should be live. You have it? So I just don't have a high enough level account. Okay. All right, so we have a portal anomaly. And thanks to Hero Wars... Oh, that's not it. Hero dash... Here we go. Thanks to Hero Wars Guide, we also have Elemental Synergy. Yeah. So, we have, let's see, spend emeralds. And that is really it. That is really the only overlap is spend emeralds. Wow. Wow, that's the only overlap. Elemental Synergy is a good event. It's a really good event. It's one of the very few positive return on investment events on Hero Wars Dominion Era. Positive investment, meaning if I spend 100 emeralds worth of resources, generally speaking, I'm going to get 103 emeralds worth of resources back in quest rewards via completed tasks, right? It's a good event. It's one of my favorite events. The hallmark of this is the Ancient Titan Artifact Chest. The Ancient Titan Artifact Chest is a random chest that's full of good stuff. Seals, other artifact fragments, but this has been the main way that I've gotten Titan seals for the longest time. I've leveled up all of my Titan artifacts as seals. I've evolved all of my Titan Artifact seals via this event for a very long time. And what I like about these boxes is they open into more boxes. It's a lot of gold also. A lot of the currency to level up your Titans and to buy fragments for your Titans, right? It's a good box. I've always liked this box. It seems like it's just giving me a lot of cash. A lot of things to level. See, I went from 2 million. I'm already at five and a bit, and the event hasn't even started for me yet. I'm excited about it. Yeah. So I like this event a lot. I do like this event. I would say maybe hold off on spending your emeralds. We do have some stuff coming up later on this month. No overlaps, though, huh? No overlaps. Dang. Let's see. Whatever this PvP event is, we probably will get a day overlap there. And you can see that there's double dipping opportunities there. So I would say if you're thinking about spending materials, I would say wait. Don't spend a ton of emeralds today. Don't spend a ton of emeralds today just to take advantage of Portal Anomaly and Elemental Synergy. I would say wait to see what this PvP event is, what this PvP event looks like. Of course, we do have another ×4 emerald sale before that event. Yeah, but there's a lot of overlap here. The Emerald Coin Hero event, whatever it ends up looking like, and the PvP event, we might have some overlapping tasks here. Summerfest, yeah. Well, the new pet's going to be in the fall, Jiv. It's going to be a little bit later on. Better to save emeralds for other events like Thread or Red. Yeah, I agree. Charlie, do you have by any chance information about upcoming new skins? Nope, I do not. I think the next skins are solar skins, right? It's got to be solar skins. Celestial skins? All you Hero Wars Alliance players, you guys see this juicy skin that you guys don't have? Look at that Tenebrous skin. Look at that Solaris skin. Oof. Some good looking Super Titans right there. I'm excited. Well drawn. All right. So the next thing that I wanted to do today is a little bit of Titan Brawls. But I'm going to tell you guys right now, if this keeps crashing on me, I'm not going to do it. I'm going to give a shout out to my good friend Robert Catania. Gave me a great team idea for the Titan Brawl. Let's see, Titan Brawls, here we go. I would recommend everybody to not do this. I would recommend everybody save your Brawl tokens until you can get a good amount of stages completed at once, right? I think you're going to need 20, let's see, 5 times 6 is 30, so 30 times 5 is 150. So you're going to need 150 to get all 5 stages, and you just don't get 150 Brawl tokens every day for all 4 days. But there are 2 basic styles of teams that you're going to see. And let's see, what was it, Mort? Yeah, it was Mort. Brewstar, Iari, Solaris, Mort, and Tenebrous. According to Robert, this is a very, very strong team. But I'm telling you right now, if I just crash, yeah, I don't know. 1 stage per day? Yeah, it's only one. Oh, it's only 1 stage? Okay. I thought it was 5 stages. Yeah, get that done then. I use Rigel. Yeah, El Morningstar, I've been using Rigel also. Stage 1 of 1. Guys, I can't read. Maybe my Titans are on strike. It's more likely that Apple is really cracking down on emulators. Oh wait, I'm on my Windows device. This isn't. I'm crazy right now. I'm on the wrong computer. Victory. I want to find... Give me a light and darkness defense. There we go. Let's try this. Low Frey says that's team you use. Nice. Crashed. It's frustrating. It's very frustrating. It's a victory anyway. 100% win rate. Refresh. It does say quest stage 1 of 1. You know what? We're just going to go in. We're just going in. So this is what we're going to do. When this crashes, we're going to draw a name. All right. First name is Reagan Rosner. Reagan Rosner, you have until this gets back up. You have until this gets back up to tell me if you're here or not. It's crashing on my PC. I didn't go and come online. I didn't have any. I didn't have any problems on my computer my tablet. Oh, Reagan's here. Cool. Okay. All right. So we gotta get a 100%. We gotta finish this. Actually, let me double check here. Yeah, victory. Okay. Oh my gosh. There we go. Yep. Another good opportunity here. 100% win rate. Oh, I made it in. I made it in. Oh, wow. That's what this game looks like. Crazy. Oh my gosh. I can't. It's such a good looking game. I want more light and darkness teams, guys. You know what? We're just gonna attack this one. 100% crash rate. Yeah. Let's just go ahead and draw. Ben Little. Ben. I saw you earlier, Ben. You're very active. Penetration does matter. Crashed. All right, Ben. You have until the game comes back up. Ben, the clock is ticking. Clock is ticking. Ben Little. Juan Carlos Mendez. Nice. Yep, again. Congratulations, Juan Carlos. This game is beautiful. This game is beautiful. Yeah, I gave Ben plenty of time. Oh, Ben is here. Ben. Come on, man. Oh, my gosh. Ray Johnson? Ray Johnson. All right, you beat the clock. Facebook player? Okay. How do you guys feel about Ben? Is he close enough? Is Ben close enough? You're a little behind? Yes, give it to him. Give it to him. Give it to Ben. Sure. Yes for Ben. Ben Little, you've been saved. The crowd did this. I did one of these numbers, and the crowd said this. Ben, what version of the game do you play? Life has been spared. Guys, 100% win rate, man. 100% win rate here. Crazy team. Guys, 100% win rate. I want to give a shout out to Robert. Robert, thank you so much. 100% win 100% win weight. Did Ben say what he plays? I've been watching, but I can't see. Yes for Ben. Well, my chat on YouTube is way behind. Like Jerry better. Great team on Facebook too. Yeah. Mobile player. Okay, awesome. Mobile player. Mobile player. Nice. All right. Okay. Well, I tell you what. Let's do this. Let's go YouTube comment picker. YouTube comment picker. YouTube. Let's do this. All phase 4 runes. Guys, PTR for World of Warcraft Season of Discovery Phase 4 dropped today. It has been a hype train for real. A hype train for real. I've been so excited. This one was 9 hours ago, so this one was yesterday's. Here we go. Pause. Okay. 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 YouTube Studio. Content. Yesterday's comments. All right, let's see if we can get a winner here. Shout out to Anthony for letting me know about a bug with YouTube's content curation. Comment curation, excuse me. There we go. Mr. Garrison. Okay. See, this is the problem that I'm going to run into now. Is the YouTube handle, it isn't searchable. Like, there's got to be a better way to do this. If I search for this in the comment section, it does not come up. It does not come up. You know what I should do, actually? You know what I should do? Yeah, whenever I search for this person, it doesn't come up. It's like YouTube doesn't let me search for handles. So now I have to search through 225 comments to find this guy. And I can't check if he's, oh my gosh. I can't check if he's made multiple posts. This is extremely frustrating. How am I going to do this, guys? How am I doing this? No, I had to take off the account ID, Jiv. I had to. Because what was happening was, if you type in Facebook and then an account ID, YouTube is deleting the comment. Control F? That's a good idea. That's a good idea. Control F. That's a good idea. Yeah, see, it doesn't see it. Let's do newest comments. It doesn't see it. I'm gonna have to go through this. Is there a way before you pick a comment to remove those that have made more than one post? Maybe I should have people put their account ID in. Like, just their account ID. And I can search for that. And then I can reply to the comment, what version of the game do you play? Maybe I do that. Why is this so difficult? Why is YouTube being so difficult lately? Ugh. L Morningstar, the comment picker is supposed to filter it, but I don't know if it does. I trust it, but the problem is I have to find this comment. I have to find this comment so I can say, congrats, you're the winner. What's your account ID? You know, whatever. But I'll do this offline because it's going to be a whole thing. I think Alan, I think that's probably the thing is I don't want it to get I don't want it to get too complex. How will that prevent them? If they have multiple entries, Robert, I disqualify you. That's why. If you have multiple entries, that I disqualify you. Because some people do. They post like 10. They post like 10 things. Maybe search web. That does, yeah. Public subscribers. I don't know if this is a public response status. Set no filters. Search. Search for 3385. No. Search for web. This is frustrating. I mean, even... Yeah, I mean, this is over 100 comments I'm going to have to search through now. Okay. All right. Well, I'll do this offline. Yeah, thanks everybody for hanging out tonight. Good live stream. We're going to be back tomorrow, 12 p.m. Central Time. That's 5 p.m. UTC. I forgot to ask if notifications went out. I'm assuming that they did. I'm hoping that they did, but I don't know for sure. Spammers do ruin. No, I mean, if they post their ID, doesn't stop them from posting their ID 8 times. Right, but Robert, I can search for their ID. I can't search for usernames. I can only search for comment stuff. Like, I can't search comments for usernames anymore. YouTube took that away. Right? So if they put their account ID in the comments, I can search for that and see how many posts they have. Got a notification? Okay. All right. Well, we'll be back tomorrow. We will figure this out. I desperately want to give stuff away. I do. I'm trying so hard. All right. That's it, guys. I love you all. Good luck in Dominion.